Ha, that's the one. That's the one. That was coming up to us. It was exactly this one. He parked all the way right there. Hell yeah, let that sun shine on me. So, today it is Thursday, October the 7th of 2021, and the time is 10:07 a.m. So, my mom has gone to Mars Athletic Club, so I decided to come out and take some steps at this park. So I had that 1 hour and a half of session yesterday, and it was not the best. It was nowhere even near the best. Like, I just flunked at it so many times. I didn't even know why, but I just wasn't well concentrated. And today I've got one for 45 minutes. But at least today's not going to be one of those days that I'm going to have to make it quick. And yeah, it does feel like you are living in an abandoned house when you live without internet. So before we leave, I would like to show you the sets that have been installed. Look at this. So this is the Infinity music speaker that we have put right next to this small table where we put the radio and the clocks and everything else, pretty much, including that computer. Wow, this looks nice. Whoa, the material of it. It sounds pretty suitable for whenever you want to play rock, and it just comes out of that right away. Oh, and the fact that some part of it is wood. And we got one more. It's not the only one. We got one more too, right next to this lamp. Same as the other one. Heart! Oh yeah! Got that DJ stand. But where's the smart? I don't see the smart. Looks like the smart has passed. Looks like the smart has gone onto a journey, finding an electric car charger after all these joyrides. Alright, I don't need to care about these stuff. But, oh, yeah, that one. Oh. Yo, look at me. I swear to God, this is so funny. Oh. Okay, now I got up to these escalators. Well, come on and do it again. Yo. Yeah. Alright. Almost got to the top floor, but I'm going to do it again. It just goes as fast as me walking like that. Lol. That was like an adventure. Walking out these escalators backwards. Alright, we're about to get out. And it's cleared up. Look at that. It became decent up there. It even says cactus on it. This is, I don't remember in so long, a car that says cactus on it. At least, without even saying cactus, we know well enough that it's a cactus powered car. Like, even just this style proves us that it's a cactus car, but it even says it. That's even more clever. Alright, yeah, it is still really decent outside despite that wind. I'm loving it. It's clear, and I'd love to see this before we go back to all those rainy days. And yeah, like today's another one of those days that is almost full. Yeah, remember the other day when I got mad at one guy just because it took too long from the park? Yeah, it was so crowded that day too, and shouldn't be crowded today. It's just the parking that's almost filled up. Wow, that was a decent ride, wasn't it? It was like riding on that horse, kind of a thing. It was quick enough. Like, nowadays, Wednesdays and Thursdays have really become the best days. I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, another cactus right there. All special. That's already the third one I have saw today, but the first one that we saw today even said cactus on it. And yeah, and there was the one other green that passed in the other lane. That was followed by this Cherokee. Much more decent. Look at that. This is pretty decent start to making a new supermarket or something. All these walls. It's not abandoned. You might think it's abandoned. All is not. But even better, the Palladium Tower. Wow. Decent job at the top of these buildings. Looks like the rich days are coming for these guys. Whoa, look at that crane all the way at the top. Not only that building, but like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more in this. Wow, this is pretty big in size too. That looks like a decent...
This is the same color that we have in
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, exactly. In the parking spots. Like, that's... And it's this one. It's this one. It is exactly this one. I can tell from the license plate and from the size of it too. Now we're about to get ahead of that guy. That's a Porsche Macan. Right, there we go.
It's a Macan.
Macan. I thought it was like, because of its writing, man, its calligraphy or whatever it is. I just missed that. Now he's going so much far ahead of us and we're still...
Oh, it's not a tricycle, it's a four-cycle.
It's a 4-wheeled? I didn't know it was 4 wheels. I thought it was just 3.
I thought it was 3 too, but
yeah,
the
we're
front
still in front of that. Whatever. Oh, wait, we might be in front of the Smart. We could be in front of that Smart. I could already see from the right side window. Yes.
Yes, it is.
I can see that. I can see that right. Especially I can see the color of that side window too. It's like light brownish. I just saw another Porsche. Yes. One of them had already passed and now another one had came, but that's not the Macar. It's a Panorama. Oh, I thought.
Nice 4 doors.
Yeah, I thought it was a Taycan or whatever that is. Wow, Pilot Sport. Yeah, I really like the wheels. It says Pilot Sports on those wheels. Looks pretty sporty to me, especially the wheels of it. But yeah, really like sports cars. Yeah, we knew it. It certainly was that Smart. Yep. Before we got on that bridge, it was clear that he would be coming right from behind. Yeah, that was a big old coincidence. Oh, well, thankfully I made on time because I'll be at session starting from 6 p.m., which is now less than 1 hour away from us. And that traffic at first was such a concern. But the navigation thankfully offered us a better road. Otherwise, we would still be 15 minutes away. And like, it's just a waste of time. Like when you're about to get into a session and then it just doesn't feel in hand. But the coincidence was that Smart that had passed through us. And we knew that it could be coming. Had passed us at some point after having passed those 2 Porsche vehicles. And it got a little bit warm outside, obviously because of that sun. The sun's still shining, got some close to perfect weather, this decent pre-sunset weather. Well, I kind of lied about when I was saying that Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best days in the traffic. Generally, that's true for this time, but it didn't show that it was the case at all. It didn't really show it. And also this lighter right here, I don't know what's been going on. Looks like the battery's dead already. And it doesn't turn on. It looks like the battery needs to be replaced with this or something. Oh, there it is. You can release this. You can put a new battery into it, but I'm not gonna bother for now. I mean, it's still sunny out there, so what's the point of even that lighter anyway? But it gives some really nice effects, no matter what color it really is. And sometimes it makes you think of completely random imagination when you turn either green or blue or purple on. And ta-da! Yep, another Smart, this time black and silver. The Smart that we have passed through while we're coming up to this road was black and orange. Ha, that's the one. That's the one that was coming up to us. It was exactly this one. He parked all the way right there. That's the Smart Passion. It says Passion on it. That's kind of funny. I did that walk and did those push-ups, and wow, that temperature with iced tea was just so cold, like a frostbite. Well, Anyway, so it's 5:54. I'm just about to enter a session. I will see you afterwards. And it's done. It's 6:43 and it's done. Just like that. At least nothing has frozen on this computer. And that challenge, God, like every time I finish it, I literally freeze myself for at least 1 full minute. And now it is post sunset. Looks absolutely wonderful. I really like this clarity out here. That's some good news. But the bad news that today was the last day that we got to see this bright sunny weather. Tomorrow's gonna be decent as well, but after that it's gonna start to suck really bad, and that's when we're gonna get into a system that it rains for days. And I mean, it could go on until the 16th, maybe the 17th, but that's when it's really gonna start to suck. Tomorrow is just gonna be a cloudy day though. By the way, it might start sunny, then it'll turn cloudy, but that's still something I can consider decent. Yeah, and of course, it is the wind that's making it really chilly outside now. But speaking about that push-up challenge, like when you do regular push-ups, it's simple enough. It's just simple enough until it gets to a certain level, like where you do 20 or 25 push-ups. But as the difficulty in that challenge video by next workout, as you get to level 30, it starts to intensify a little bit, especially that I cannot use my left hand perfectly. Like still, I still don't get to use my left hand in the best way since that tennis lesson that I fell on my hand. You know, I accidentally hit that tennis ball way too hard that it went over the fence. And so my teacher went to collect it. And while he was looking for it, I did some practical tennis. You know, getting to bounce the ball on the wall. I got the ball to bounce on the wall and then bounce back to the racket and then kept hitting it so that it would be more practical. But all of a sudden there came that moment that while I was trying to make it bounce off the racket, hit to the wall again, I fell. It went on my butt and it went on my hand too. And I felt like I twisted my hand all of a sudden. That was that. And since that day, it hasn't been the best using my left hand. But that's not to say that I can't. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys. So that's it for today's vlog. At least it was still a really good day. It wasn't like a bad day, but it's been a long day. So I will see you in the vlog tomorrow.